This is a story that can only be called lucky, because if this dog hadn't acted so fast, he would have been dead for sure.
Okay.
And to make matters worse, it was all caught on camera by his owner.
Okay.
This man was walking through the jungle with his dog when suddenly a lion appeared.
Oh.
And if you think this is fake, just wait until you see how big these teeth are.
Oh.
It looks like something straight out of the Jurassic Park movie.
Oh.
But thankfully, this doggo had other plans.
Okay.
He got out of there faster than a speeding bullet. So let's rewind the tape and see how this terrifying ordeal went down. This comes from a Reddit user. He said, "I was walking back home after being out all day working in the jungle. Big storm came through, so I was soaked. That's why I put my shirt off. I could feel the humidity and the wetness leaving my body. I felt great. About halfway through our walk, I see a huge male lion about 30 yards in front of us. The lion was fixated on something ahead of us, so I figured we'd be fine. My dog doesn't normally react to other animals unless they're prey or very close to them. However, this time my dog started acting weird. I couldn't figure out why. I didn't want to scare him, so I kept him on a loose leash.
Okay.
I just wanted to get past the lion.
About them.
Then the lion took off running in our direction. Obviously, I got scared. I whistled to my dog, who instantly reacted. We turned around and sprinted away from the lion. People online were quick to jump in and offer some advice.
Oh.
One person said, "You should have kicked your dog into action."
I really?
Dude, imagine kicking your dog while running for its life from a lion. Come on. Another person added, "Yeah, no, I'm not sure how OP was expecting his dog to react to a lion charging at them. If the dog didn't take off running, then yeah, I guess OP could try kicking it into gear." But clearly the dog knew what was going on and reacted appropriately. Besides, OP never said he kicked his dog, so don't be so quick to judge. And another said, "Dude, you're out in the jungle and a lion is charging at you. The best advice anyone can give you is run." But in the end, it wasn't the dog that needed to be saved, but the man, because if the lion had gotten its paws on him, he wouldn't have lasted long. You have to give credit where credit is due. This doggo was super smart and managed to save its owner's life. In fact, most dogs would have just stood there and barked. But this guy bolted as soon as he realized there was danger afoot. Let's face it, not many animals charge at people out of nowhere. So if your gut is telling you to get out of there, you probably should. And hey, now you know this dog's a hero. So maybe you owe him a little extra belly rub or a treat or two. Just saying, just saying. Anyway, moving on. This dog saved its owner's life. And to be honest, it's not even the smartest thing a dog has done. Check out this next video. These are the top 10 smartest dogs ever. Starting us off at number 10, we have the Border Collie. They are ranked as the second most intelligent dog breed after the poodle. They learn new commands quickly, which makes them excellent herders and guard dogs. But sometimes their smarts can cause them to get into mischief if they're not trained properly. No, 9 is the Golden Retriever. These dogs are famous for being gentle giants. They're known for being obedient and eager to please. And in some cases, they've even shown the ability to understand up to 200 words. Number 8 is the Doberman Pinscher. They are often used as guard dogs because of their loyalty and intelligence. They are also fearless, which makes them perfect for protecting their owners. But they can be a bit aggressive if they're not socialized early on. No, 7 is the German Shepherd. They're one of the most popular breeds in America for a reason. They're loyal, brave, and highly trainable. This makes them ideal for police work, search and rescue missions, and as guide dogs. No, 6 is the Labrador Retriever. Labs are known for being friendly and outgoing. They make great guide dogs for the blind and are often used in drug and explosive detection. No, 5 is the Papillon. Despite their small size, these dogs are incredibly smart. They can learn over 100 commands and are often used in agility competitions. Number 4 is the Rottweiler. They're powerful and imposing, but they're also gentle giants. With early socialization and training, they can make wonderful family pets. 3 is the Australian Shepherd. These dogs are highly energetic and intelligent. They need a lot of exercise and mental stimulation, but they're eager to please their owners, which makes them easy to train. No, 2 is the Poodle. Poodles are known for their intelligence and elegance, highly trainable, and excel in obedience and agility competitions. And finally, the smartest dog breed is none other than the Belgian Malinois. They're used by military and police forces around the world for their intelligence, courage, and trainability. Now, some people might be wondering why a dog would need to be so smart. Well, there are actually a lot of benefits to having a smart dog. For one, it makes them easier to train. They're able to learn new commands quickly and follow complex instructions. This makes them more obedient and responsive to their owners, which is important for both their safety and well-being. Smart dogs are also better at problem solving. They're able to use their intelligence to figure out how to get what they want, which can be useful in a variety of situations. For example, a smart dog might be able to figure out how to open a door or gate to get inside or outside, which can be a problem if they get stuck. They might also be able to figure out how to get your attention when they need something, or how to entertain themselves when they're left alone. This is important because it shows that your dog is able to think critically and solve problems on their own, which is a sign of a well-adjusted and independent dog. Of course, It's important to remember that every dog is an individual, and their intelligence can vary based on factors such as genetics, environment, and socialization. But in general, having a smart dog can be a wonderful experience for both the dog and the owner. All right, moving on. Here's a story that's guaranteed to raise your spirits. It's about a kind-hearted girl who adopted a dog and ended up saving its life. And here's the thing, she did it without even realizing it. This happened back in February of 2023, when 11-year-old Haley Hawkins got a puppy named Luna. At first glance, you'd think it's just another cute story of a girl and her dog. But trust me, it's way more heartwarming than that. The whole story goes back to 2021 when someone found a tiny, abandoned puppy hiding in a car and immediately called the RSPCA for help. It was just 8 weeks old and weighed only 4 pounds. When the animal charity workers arrived, they were shocked to see that the puppy had a rope tightly tied around its neck. Sadly, the rope had been tied so tightly that it had already melted into the puppy's skin, leaving an unfixable scar. This poor pup had been left to fend for itself and had no idea how dangerous the world could be. After taking the puppy in, the RSPCA named her Luna and started searching for a loving home where she could finally feel safe and get the care she deserved. But it was uneasy finding a family willing to adopt an 11-year-old puppy with a disability like that. Many potential adopters were put off by the rope mark on her neck. They thought that it could be removed, but they changed their minds when they saw it was permanent. The rope had caused second-degree burns, and removing it would leave Luna with permanent dark scarring. But that's where Haley comes in. She had always dreamed of adopting a dog, and when she heard about Luna's situation, she knew she had to do something. Her mom, Tracy, wasn't too keen on the idea at first, since they already had 2 dogs. But seeing how determined her daughter was, she finally agreed. The moment Haley first laid eyes on Luna, she fell in love. She knew right then that this dog was meant to be hers. And despite the difficulties Luna faced, Haley was determined to give her the happy ending she deserved. Now, fast forward 2 years and Luna is living the best life. She gets to go on walks, play with her favorite toys, and cuddle with her beloved humans whenever she wants. But the most important thing is that she finally feels safe and loved. The scars on her neck might be a constant reminder of the difficult start she had in life, but they also serve as a reminder of how far she's come. Luna's story is a testament to the resilience of animals and the kindness of strangers. Thanks to Haley and her mom, Luna will never have to worry about being abandoned or abused again. And honestly, that's all any pet could ever hope for.